Aging, Community Education Coordinator and Social Worker, Martha York. Hi, Martha.
Hi, Bart.
Nice to see you. Welcome back.
Thank you. Good to be back.
Yeah, it's fall, and we're talking about fall, the season, but we're also talking today about fall as in going down,
Right.
falling.
Or fall prevention.
Fall prevention.
Because I don't want going down and falling to be part of anybody's story.
Yeah, so no one wants to fall, and it can be very, it can be painful, but it can also be a trauma,
Life-changing.
just physically and mentally.
Yes.
So what are some of the impacts that you know about from falling?
Well, we do know that like 1 in 3 people age 65 and above have a fall. Not everybody reports it, but 1 in 5 out of those falls do have a serious injury. And we know that about 50 to 60% of the people coming through the emergency room are there because of a fall-related accident or injury. And it can be totally debilitating. It can impair someone's mobility. It can take away some of their independence, which is one of the biggest things I hear from people is they want to be able to maintain their independence, and they need to be able to do so safely. And that means having some good strategies to prevent falls from being part of your story.
And I would imagine there are family members that say, oh, you fell, you can't live alone anymore.
Yeah, we hear that a lot from people. And they're afraid to tell others, but that's actually not helpful. We need to let people know if you've had a fall, if you've, what led up to it, kind of dissect it, and then go to your healthcare team to say, what can we do to prevent this happening next time? Maybe they need a change in their medications. Maybe they need physical therapy or a mobility device that's appropriate for them. What I find so often is people will get that borrowed cane or walker or something from a relative, and it's not the right device for them, it's not the right size, they're walking kind of unsteadily with it, or they're wall walking and furniture walking without using a device, and maybe they need one. And there are so many wonderful tools out to help people maintain that independence safely by using the right equipment and having good strategies.
And it's not just broken bones, it's people hit their head a lot.
Oh my gosh, yes. Many times, one of the things that we try to teach people is how to fall with as little injury as possible. And one of the keys to that is to protect that noggin. If you're on your way down, you want to protect that head, or you want to protect it from the side. And a lot of people tell me, I don't have time, I'm on my way down. But you do, you have that split second to adjust your body in such a way that you might be able to prevent an injury from happening, or a serious head injury.
Well, I know we're almost to fall, and September is Fall Prevention Awareness Month, the whole month?
Yes.
And what is Wellwise Services doing to help people with fall prevention and awareness?
So we do 2 things. One that we do ongoing is we have a program called Matter of Balance, which is an 8-session workshop that works on
8 sessions.
8 sessions sounds like a lot, but we do them twice a week and it's done in a month. But we go into what gets into our heads a lot with that fear of falling after you've had a fall or witnessed someone else with a fall, or maybe you just know your gait is not as steady as it used to be. So we teach them some strategies for reconstructing the way they think about how they're moving about, but also some real concrete strategies in helping them to prevent falls from happening. And one of the pieces of that program that I love is it's around the 7th session, we bring in a guest healthcare professional that's a physical therapist, and they demonstrate how to fall with as little injury as possible, how to get up from a fall. They show you how to size your equipment properly and how to use it properly with navigating with canes and walkers. And we see people that once they get that adjustment and they've got the right posture, all of a sudden they're walking 2 inches taller and with so much more confidence, and everyone in the room is just aghast with thinking, my goodness, this is so much better. Why haven't you done this sooner? And so what we are now doing is we thought, why not bring this to the whole community? So we're putting on 5 fall prevention events. You can come to any of the 5, and we have physical therapy partners. I'll tell you about those in just a moment. But it's a 1-hour event that's free for the community, and you come and you get to hear some of those strategies on how to prevent falls, how to get up from the falls, and they'll get direction from these guest healthcare professionals on how to size their equipment properly too.
And who should consider coming to these?
Well, you certainly want people who have any concerns about falling, whether they've had a fall in the past or an injury. You would like your people who are using devices, canes and walkers, but it's also great for the family members because many times it's us who are walking around our loved ones feeling like we need a parachute to catch them because we're concerned about their unsteadiness. And so they can come and learn how to recommend some things to their loved one to help prevent falls from happening. It's also great for people who have orthostatic hypotension, which in other words is when you go to sit up or you go to stand and you get really dizzy, kind of wobbly. So it's great for those people, people with vision challenges, hearing challenges. Our hearing affects our balance. It's good for people who maybe just want to be prevented, want to be proactive and say, you know what, I don't feel quite as good about my gait as I used to, because we teach different options for how they can exercise and improve their balance as well.
And they're all free, and you've got a series of them coming up, and here's the lineup.
Yes, so the first one's going to be in Brooklyn at our Wellwise Services building, September 10th. That will be from 12 to 1. The second one is going to be at Jackson County Department on Aging, and that will be on Monday, September the 15th from 1 to 2 p.m. And then we do have a couple of outer county ones, one at Clinton Senior Center on September 16th, one in Hillsdale on September 17th, and in Adrian on September 22nd.
All right, and you mentioned your partners, and we see them listed there.
Yes, oh my gosh. So first of all, Henry Ford Health, great champions of fall prevention. They partner with us for the Matter of Balance program and for these events. We have some wonderful physical therapy partners at other organizations, including Athletico and 3D PT. They're fantastic partners with us. And then we've got some great sponsors that are helping us with wonderful giveaways. One of them is Alara Caring, and then Urban Polling is actually going to be, we're raffling off some wonderful trekking poles, which I love these trekking poles. I use them myself all the time when I'm out hiking. I have not had a fall in several years because I use my trekking poles when I'm on uneven ground. And those are great for people that maybe just want to have something extra to help them balance when they're at social settings too. They're kind of slick looking, and they actually are a huge assistive device for someone like me that maybe I don't have a daily risk fall, but when I'm out and about and I'm moving, I want to be able to stay upright. So those will be given away with some of our raffle prizes as well.
Yeah, and they're handy if you need to whack a dog out of the way.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
There you go.
You can get your home as fall safe as possible. There's a few things you can do.
So many things. And I say to people all the time, just because you are aging doesn't mean you can't be active. You want to be able to do the things that you want to do and stay upright and stay safe. And so there are a lot of strategies that if you are mindful about how you move about and use these kind of strategies and correct devices for yourself, that can really be a big part of fall prevention.
All right, Martha, we're really not going to whack the dog. We're just going to wave it, just to scatter it, scatter. We're not going to hit the dog with the trekking poles.
Yeah, animal protection is important too.
Right.
We don't want them falling.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
And all those dates and everything will be available on the website and social media and here at JTV. From Wellwise Services Area Agency on Aging Community Education Coordinator, Martha York.